Before we get into today's video, guys, I just have to say something. When I published episode 1 yesterday, in fact, it was a day and 2 hours ago, I honestly did not expect much. I meant everything I said in the video. I expected like 20 views, no likes, no comments, and for this to be more of just a journey that I went on, and that has not been the case. So far, guys, episode 1 has 480 views, 23 likes, 15 comments. I don't even know what to do. And these comments are so nice. Like, it's crazy. I'm just going to put up a few up on the screen right now. Shout out to all of you guys that commented. It is just insane. I don't even know how to describe how I feel, guys. It's so nice. Thank you so much. I did not expect this kind of response on the series. It's been insane. I said my goal was 600 subscribers, which is like 1 sub per video, and I thought that was an aggressive goal. We've got 9 so far on this video. Like, I don't understand. I don't expect to continue to succeed like this, but even if it's the only video that ever gets views, thank you guys. It's so exciting to get comments and likes and have people engage you with your content, and I just want to know that I want you to know that it means the world to me. One other note, shout out to Eric Dump. He says that skin is from Minecraft first ever trailer. He is spot on. You nailed it, my friend. GG. Let's get into episode 3. What's going on, guys? My name is Coleslaw. Welcome back to episode 3 of our daily Minecraft series. In the last episode, we went ahead and made our automatic rocket crafting station. And in between episodes, I have gone ahead and built up the building. And here it is. So, yeah, you can see it's not particularly worked out. So, let's just head on over here to start the episode off. And I just wanted to go ahead and just do one of these. I'm just kidding, guys. I can't do that. I can't do that. We've got other plans today. And ultimately, this really worked out. You can see I've decorated a tiny bit. I'm selling these rocket boxes now to people on the server. I mean, nobody's bought them, and we've got unlimited rockets. It's not the coolest thing in the world, but we're going to keep it for now. We'll see how it goes. But that does beg the question, what are we going to do today? And I think we need to keep up this redstone thing we got going on. My base is feeling a bit empty, feeling a bit lifeless, and I think we should add some more redstone builds, and I have a great idea for one. I think I want these little shops over here. You can see I've actually started one where you click this button and you get a bunch of carrots is the goal, but I don't have any carrots in there, so let's go get some of those. Here's 64. Where did I put my other carrots? Do you guys ever do that? I can never find anything, and my chests are literally scattered all throughout the world. Just, we'll be right back. Maybe I put them here? No. Why are these chests even here? I'm so disorganized. Okay, I have no clue where my carrots are, so we're just going to trade for a few from these villagers. I only have 2 villagers that trade golden carrots, but we can at least get enough to test the concept out. And then maybe we can find our carrots later, because I have no clue where I put them. I literally farmed a whole bunch before this video and just gone. No clue. I'm sure we'll find them in a future episode. It'll be hilarious. Okay, so down here I've got this little chute area thing, whatever you want to call it. Hold on. Separating these carrots is apparently... Hold on. So I've got this maintenance chute, and there's these droppers down here. And the idea is that when I leave my base, I press a button, and I get a stack of the resource that I want. In this case, golden carrots. So it's like before I go out on an adventure, I'm also apparently missing a piece of redstone. Before I go out on an adventure, I want to be able to like just get a quick stack of golden carrots. And honestly, yes, they could just be in the ender chest, but this is fun, right? This is more fun, right? Right? I'm sorry. I'm done. Let's test this out here. So the idea is they should come up through that trap door chute when I press the button. So we'll get rid of these carrots and just see if we get exactly a stack. There they are. All right, let's see if it worked. And it does! Woo! Okay. So this is working, but this is not what I have planned for today. What I want to do today is basically build another one of these, but I want it to do fireworks, because those are the 2 things you kind of need. You need to never forget food or fireworks when you go out on adventures. Now, yes, I do always keep some ready, but I think this is a cool way to go about things. So we're going to figure that out today. So I think I want this one right here to be the one that does fireworks. So this little market stand, and then maybe we can have like villagers run them or something. I don't know. I'm not a good redstoner. I think the idea is to have it right here. So let's check out our redstone box, get what we need, and get this party started. I think we want to use this same trapdoor. So I think I want everything to just be able to come up right into this chute instead of making another water column. That feels unnecessary and like it would ruin more of the look of the land. So I want the button here. It's about in the same place. And then if we change this to fireworks, you can tell what it's going to be. So I think we can make this work. It's just going to be a matter of managing the space underground. And then I don't know. We'll see how it works. We'll see how we build it. I kind of understand how this one works, actually, unlike the last episode where I had no clue what I was building. So maybe I can even explain if you guys like this kind of thing. This is a good project for things like fireworks and food, obviously, but you can also do it for ender pearls and for anything that you want like a specific amount of, just at the press of a button instead of, just one. I think these are pretty cool little redstone builds. So let's just jump into it. Oh, we're stuck. Let's go ahead and make some droppers, and then we should be all ready to start. Okay, so we got to go underneath here and make sure we remember where that button is, because that will be what powers our sticky piston. All right, let's test that and make sure it works. And it does. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be the whole crux of our design, is using this sticky piston with an observer on the end of it. So let's clear some space. Perfect. So the whole idea of this is that a sticky piston extends this observer into this other, wait, hold on. There it is. Into this other observer for long enough for each of the droppers to fire 8 times. And that is what a wooden button press is. So you can't use a stone button. It'll be a different amount of items. A wooden button, if you didn't know, they have different pulse lengths than, hold on. This is not what we wanted. I'm realizing that if we go directly in from the backside, the items will just slide into the other design and this won't work. So we might need some reconfiguration here. So if we put signs here, then the items, no matter what, they're hitting a wall on their way in, and so none of the items should be lost from using either of the redstone systems. And I think we can use the same water column. We just have to make sure to not run into my other build here. Ooh, ice. Perfect. We do have some ice. That will also make sure these items don't get stuck. That is going to be critical. I had an issue with that when I was building the... Oh, soul sand's gone. When I was building the carrots one. I think our droppers would have to be... Can the droppers be on the bottom here? Underneath these lanterns? Can I do that? So I think I can put... Yeah, okay, I can put these droppers here with the lanterns, and we'll just do 4 on each side, just like the other side. And then we should be able to make it work. None of the water or anything should shoot out. It should work fine. No, of course this doesn't work. No, there needs to be redstone on top of the droppers to power them. Okay, I think... Oh, dropper's wrong. I think all 8 droppers have to be in one line. I don't think... If it's going to be this way, I think they all have to be in one line, and I think this needs flipped over, which, honestly, that shouldn't be too bad. We can handle this. Look at me, I sound like a redstoner. Is this, am I the new next Mumbo Jumbo? 15 years later? How long ago was Mumbo making redstone videos? Like, maybe he still does, but when he first started, was it like 2013 or something? That's insane. Okay, so what I think we can do is literally just run this redstone signal out and just onto 8 of these droppers, which I continually cannot place correctly. But I think if we just do 8 droppers, water goes 8 blocks. So it'll run the items into the ice, and I think it's legitimately that simple. I think we just run 8 droppers here, and it should work exactly how we want it to. And give us some fireworks. Baby, you're a fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more of these bad boys. And then we're going to be ready. We are rolling through this redstone build. It is really fun to incorporate, like, redstone builds into your like into your actual base, especially when they're hidden like this, where it's like you just press a button and things happen. Like I think that's super cool. So if we just run redstone over the top of these will power with the press of that button up there. So I think all we got to do is make sure that the top here is covered, because otherwise the blocks shoot out over the top of the other. They'll shoot out over the top and get lost. So we'll have to make sure that the stream is covered. But I think this is going to work really well. Something I, of course, did not bring is water, because I have no ability to plan ahead. Okay, so we don't want to be able to just have to mine in the top. I think we should connect it all to the same maintenance chute. So I think if we come down here, yeah, look at this, boom. We can just go ahead and make it all one big maintenance chute. So when I got to come down here and fill these, it works well. Let's fix this. Dropper, redstone. Then if we put our water here, it should flow right up into the signs there, which the signs aren't even necessary because the water is 8 blocks long. But we're going to keep it just for consistency's sake. And if we cover all of this up, it should just work. And let's see if we can do this without breaking anything. Hopefully not too much breaks. Can we place it? You know what? That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. So if we place water here, or sorry, dirt here, here and here, I think this build is done. I think it's going to function now. All we got to do is check the darkness here. It's very dark. Let's get some lanterns. I can never find what I'm looking for. We might need like an organization station episode. Let me know if you guys want that. That sounds so boring. I don't know. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. You guys can obviously always comment episode ideas, because I'm going to be doing this every day for 30 days. I need episode ideas, so please comment. So, please, guys, I'm running out of ideas. Now that that's lit up, I think all we need is some fireworks. So we're going to go back to our super useful and definitely not a complete waste of time fireworks station. I didn't waste a significant amount of time building this fantastic looking fire. It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Look, there's fireworks in here, and we're going to use them. So therefore, it's worth it. All right, time to fill up these droppers with some fireworks, and we're going to give this baby a field test. I don't know why, as I'm finishing this, I have an auto-crafting rocket station where you get your rockets, and then I have another place to deploy the rockets. I don't know why those are two separate things. I just... You know, I don't know why I make the videos that I do, but I hope you guys are enjoying them. Okay, I think we're ready to give this a test. Let's put some stuff away, and then I think what we can do is if we press this button, we should get a perfect stack of fireworks. Let's see if it works. I should probably just toss these out so we know if we get a full stack. And yes, it does indeed work, guys. GG. We've made a working stack of fireworks machine. Man, I got to come up with better names for these things. Come down here. Yep, each of them has 8 missing from it. This is perfect. I think this machine should serve us well. And with that, guys, I am unfortunately out of time on episode 3. But the good news is I will see you guys, Lord willing, tomorrow for episode 4. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed doing redstone. I've enjoyed making crafters and rockets and just doing silly things in Minecraft. And thank you guys so much for coming along on the ride and the journey with me. If you guys think I should fill this with animals next episode, let me know. That could be a fun one. There's some space back there. I don't know. We've got a lot of ideas. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a joy. Seriously. Thank you for watching and commenting and liking. It's honestly, that was so exciting to me. Something I did not expect. But I appreciate you all. Anyways, this has been Coleslaw, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!